because of what they did to those Edomites. As I'm going to read that again, it says, slave rebellion of 1791 led to a Savannah ordinance that no slaves could meet for religious services without a white preacher present. That's why this Esau had to make up a religion, his form of Christianity, which I call a plantation Christianity. You know, you would either get a white preacher, or you would get a house nigga that really loved their master, that would, you know, preach to the slaves on Sunday, and most of the times, the slave master would be sitting there. So you just couldn't get together on your own, because, you know, what Esau found through his experiences and enslaving us, that through those religious gatherings, you know, things could happen. So they wanted to control that. It says slave patrols had the legal right to enter without warrant the plantation grounds of any Georgian. They often searched the slave quarters and inspected slaves' homes, looking for stolen goods, missing slaves who had turned runaway, weapons that could be used in an insurrection, or evidence of literacy, learning how to read, because of the law against Jake learning how to read, and education, including books, papers, and pens. Teaching a slave to read was forbidden by Georgia law in the antebellum period. Antebellum means before war. In this case, before the Civil War, because the civil law led to the emancipation of Jake. And emancipation really means to be handed over to another master. Doesn't mean to be free. So you were a slave master to this Edomite, he might be named Smith or Fisher, and then you were handed over to the U.S. government. So you became a slave under the U.S. government. That's why when you pull out your license, it says whatever state you're in, you know, the authority of the Department of Motor Vehicles or whatever, that's your master. Okay? Enforcement was often more lax than the latter of the laws suggested. For instance, in Greene County, in the heart of the plantation Black Belt, the grand jury complained about the laxity of the patrols and their failure to provide effective vigilance to watch over the county's vast slave populace.